everyone, welcome back. It's day 13 of Vlogmas, and today I am bringing you 10 of my favorite Christmas movies this season, and some of them are even favorites of my family. So I'm really excited to do this. I have not really been feeling very well. I told you guys in the last video or two how I was starting to get a tickle. Today it was bothering me a little bit more. So if you hear me like choking up and drinking coffee, don't mind me. It's kind of helping. So I'm gonna try to bear through this. But I'm super excited to bring these to you because today I took the day to kind of relax and just do my own thing. Because I feel like I've been doing so much running lately that it's not helping me, especially if I am starting to get like a cold or anything like that. So I took the day, I had a lot of soup and warm drinks and water and everything that goes along with it, just to kind of help like recoup myself a little bit. So, anywho, I would like to get started with sharing these movies with you. So, the first 4 movies I share are going to be more of like a family movie with the kids. And then the next 6 are sort of like chick flick romance movies. They can definitely be watched with your children and loved ones and all of that, but they do fall more into the category of chick flick romance kind of movies. So anyways, let's get started. So the first movie that I want to talk about is The Christmas Chronicles. It is fantastic. My entire family loved it. It has Kurt Russell, Kim Paisley, Darby Camp, and Judah Lewis. And it's about a little girl and her brother who lose their dad. So the next Christmas, their mother's working very hard. She's always working to keep ends meeting. Excuse me, to keep ends meeting, and you know, just all of the hard stuff that goes along with being a single mom. So the older brother seems to be kind of getting in trouble and stuff, but is supposed to be helping to take care of his younger sister. So his mom grounds him to the house one night to watch his sister, and she talks him into staying in the closet while their mom's at work and trying to catch Santa Claus on her video recorder. So it is such a good movie. They end up catching him and following him around, and I don't want to like ruin the whole movie, but the basis of the story is things kind of get crazy, Christmas is in jeopardy, and they turn around and help Santa save Christmas. But it's just a very like heartwarming movie to see siblings working together and all of that. So it was definitely an A+ video to my family, and we definitely recommend it to you all. I do have notes, so if you catch me looking away, that's why. The second movie is also another family movie. It is Elf. And for those of you who don't know, which if you don't already, I will be shocked. But Elf is the movie with Will Ferrell, where when he was a baby, his mother passes away and he's in an orphanage, and he ends up sneaking into Santa's sack, and then growing up in the North Pole thinking he's an elf when in all reality he is a human just like one of us. When he finds out, he's in shock and heads to New York to meet his real dad, and then the movie just kind of goes on from there, where he has to teach his dad to believe in Christmas again and all of that fun stuff. We love this. This is like a yearly movie for our family. We actually own it. The Christmas Chronicles is on Netflix, just so that I say that. Elf is not, but we own that movie. So definitely thumbs up from us on that movie as well. The third movie is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which is also something that is not on Netflix right now, but we do own it as a movie. The one that we own is the one that's by Burl Ives. It's the original classic with the, I want to say clay animation, but there's not a whole lot of clay. They're like the little characters. They're not really, they're like the stiff like characters that move around. It's not like a cartoon or an animation or anything like that. But we love it. It's another movie that we watch absolutely every single year. and it's just the typical story of Rudolph. The fourth Christmas movie that we watch each year that is a family movie is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Dr. Seuss version with Jim Carrey. We love that movie. We watch it a lot, actually, not just at Christmas time, but we definitely do watch it a lot more now. So those are the 4 family-oriented movies that we do love watching. So that's the Christmas Chronicles, which is on Netflix. Elf, which is not, but we have on DVD. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which is also not on Netflix right now, but we own on DVD. And then the Dr. Seuss version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is on Netflix right now. So we definitely recommend all 4 of those for family videos, and we hope you guys like them as well. And so for the next 6 movies, these are, like I said before, kind of like chick flick romance movies. So the first one is one that I fell in love with. So I don't know if you all are aware of the show The Vampire Diaries, but there is an actress, her name is Kate Graham, and she plays Bonnie Bennett. She is in this movie. It is called The Holiday Calendar, and it is a Netflix movie. It is fantastic. So it's a movie about how I don't even know really how to explain it. Like, her grandfather ends up giving her this, like, advent calendar. It's a wooden advent calendar that was passed down through her grandmother's family, but her grandmother had passed away. So her grandfather had passed it down to her, and it's supposed to be like this magical, like, advent calendar. So each day she opens it and gets a little toy, and that toy signifies something that happens that day. But then it basically shows her falling in love with her best friend and all of that. So it's definitely a 2 thumbs up for me. Like, I love that movie. It is such a good one. I definitely recommend that. Number 5, so the second in the chick flick range, is called The Christmas Inheritance, and that is with Eliza Taylor and Andie MacDowell. And that one is about, actually, it's Eliza Taylor who plays the main part, and she is sort of recognized as like a party girl who is just kind of out of control. But she is supposed to be inheriting the company that her dad and his friends started, or her uncle, that they started together as a family company. And so her dad sends her on this mission to, like, where it all started, for her to kind of see where the roots of everything began. And it's just supposed to be like a way of her finding out how to settle down a little bit, and like where everything stemmed from and what hard work goes into it, so that she can see that not everything's always about like glitz and glam and partying. And it is really, really a good movie. It's nice to see like how families come together and how like you can still learn even though you don't realize you're being taught a lesson. So it was definitely a good movie, and I definitely recommend that one. Let's see. Next is The Princess Switch, which I watched today, and that is with Vanessa Hudgens, and it is so good. So Vanessa Hudgens plays 2 characters, and what it is it's sort of like a twin, but they're not twins. They think that they're related way down the line. One is a duchess of, I don't remember exactly where she was the duchess of, and then the other is a bakery owner from Cleveland. They end up meeting in the same place, and the duchess is supposed to be marrying the prince of where they're at, and the girl from Cleveland is supposed to be there for a baking competition. And they run into each other and they switch places, and it's such a good movie because they each fall in love with the separate people, and you have to watch it. It is definitely a really good movie. I really, really enjoyed that one, and Josh even sat down and watched that one with me today, and even he enjoyed it. So I definitely recommend that one. Let's see. The next one is called Christmas with a View. And it's with Patrick Duffy, who actually played the dad in Step by Step a long time ago, and Caitlin Wong. This movie was phenomenal because it kind of starts out like way different than what you normally think. She is managing a restaurant, and there's just different spins. Like, it's not that telltale chick flick. There is that in there where, you know, they meet, you think they're gonna fall in love, something comes between them, then they fall back in love and all that other stuff. But there are so many different aspects to the movie that typically aren't in movies like that, that kind of like give you a different path each way. So it was really nice because it didn't just seem like something I was watching with different characters in a different setting, but over and over again. So I do really like that one. It takes place on a ski resort, hence the Christmas with a View. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous scenery. Excuse me. There's gorgeous scenery. The restaurants are gorgeous. Like, it's just a really fun movie to watch. I cried. I think Josh even might have gotten choked up a little bit because some parts were just a real tearjerker. But it is also really good. Okay, and the next two that I'm going to share are the last two. But these two go hand in hand because one was already released and then there's a sequel. So the first one is called A Christmas Prince, and it is with Rose McKeever and Ben Lamb. And Rose plays the part of a woman who gets sent to this land to write an article because she's a journalist and reporter. So she's sent to get this story on this prince, and he's supposed to be taking over the throne because his father had passed away. But they weren't sure if he was coming because I guess he was out and about, and everyone thought he was this huge party guy, ladies man, and so she was supposed to go get the scoop. Well, when she got there, things got a little twisted, and she fibbed a little bit about why she was there so that she could stay because they were sending the press away. So she pretended to be the tutor that was coming for his little sister. So it was really fun. That one was all about watching them fall in love and how everything was going for him on becoming king and all of that. So that one is definitely recommended, and you definitely have to watch it first because the following is called A Christmas Prince, The Royal Wedding. So the next video is obviously the movie of their wedding and how it all goes. Now, it is cute because it is the wedding, but they do obviously hit bumps in the road now that he's king and he has all these new responsibilities, and she's coming from a city to this new land and learning how to be royal and learning how to deal with the stress of all of that responsibility, and just kind of learning how to act like a royal family member and realizing that there are parts of herself that she has to change a little bit to best fit in that lifestyle now. So they are really, really good movies. If you guys end up watching any of them at all that I have stated, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of them if you've already watched them. And if you have any video or movie recommendations that are Christmas movies that we can watch either as a family or even as a chick flick, let me know that in the comments below as well, because I love Christmas movies this time of year and I am definitely going to be watching more. Yeah, so like I said, I hope you guys enjoy. I am going to leave all of the titles down below in the details so that you can all have that for your own reference. But I hope you enjoy. So I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go snuggle up and relax some more and hit the bed. But I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye guys.